Hello, good morning. How are you? Nice, lovely, and intelligent students of class 3. Okay, so once again, Ayati Tiwari is here to make you learn something new and different in EVS, right? So, dear students, your EVS, your test actually going to come soon. From 1st of February, you are going to start your test. And syllabus of syllabus for test is chapter number 10 weather and season, chapter number 11 water, and chapter number 12 means of transports. These three chapters will come in your test. Okay, and during the chapter number 11 water, we face lots of technical problems. That is the reason I could not complete this chapter number 11 water. So this time I am going to revision of this chapter number 11 water, because learning in water is very precious, because water is very precious for all of us, for all the living things. So I am going to start the revision of chapter number 11 water. Okay. So, you already knows that about 3/4 of the earth is covered with the water, and it means it has the plenty of water on earth, but only 1% of water is fit for use. It is the drinking water, and the rest of water is very salty. The water of oceans and sea is very salty, which is not fit for use. These all are undoubtedly, these all are the big water bodies. These all are the big water bodies, but it is not fit for use. Okay, now the sources of water. So there are different sources of water on the earth, है ना? First we will discuss about the natural sources. See, when we will discuss about the word sources now beta, so there are two different types of sources: natural source and man-made source. Natural source means the nature give us, that sources provide us by the nature, and the second is the man-made source of artificial source, which we human beings create to make our life easy or convenient. Okay, so the rain is the main source of water on the earth. It also cleanest and most pure from the water. Rainwater is the main source of the water, and it is the most cleanest water which we can use directly. हम उसको सीधा पी सकते हैं. When it falls into mixes with the dust and gases present in the air, जब वो बारिश के माध्यम से नीचे गिरता है तो इसके साथ बहुत सारी गैसेस और डस्ट पार्टिकल्स भी उसमें मिक्स हो जाती हैं. Rain water flows into river, lakes, ponds and streams. Rivers flows into seas, and water from the seas mixes with the ocean, and most of the water on the earth is found in oceans and seas, but we cannot use it. See, here is there are so water bodies like ponds, rivers, lake, well. These are ponds, river, stream, lake, and oceans and sea. These are the natural water bodies, and apart from these, seas and oceans are the big water bodies, and river and ponds and lakes are the small water bodies rather than the seas and the oceans. Okay, now we will discuss about the groundwater. Rainwater seeps down from the top layer of soil and rocks. It then collect over a bed of hard rocks under the ground. A part of underground water is used by plants, and rest is down through the wells and pumps, tube wells. Lakes are formed when underground water comes up to the surface. So in this paragraph, actually what is the given bit? It is information given about the groundwater. What is groundwater and why it is very useful? See, whatever water falls down into the rain, it goes, some part of the water it goes into rivers, into a stream, into lakes, into ponds, but some parts of the water it goes into the down, वो जमीन के अंदर जाता है. एंड many oases in the desert from due to underground water. The upper limit of underground water is called water. The upper limit, जो ऊपर की लिमिट होती है अंडरग्राउंड में, that is called water. वो पानी की कहलाती है, right? And underground water जो है वो ट्रीज के माध्यम से भी जाता है. हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल? सी, व्हेन वी विल ग्रो मोर प्लांट्स, मोर ट्री, व्हाट विल हैपन? रेन वाटर विल फॉल्स डाउन एंड द रूट्स ऑफ द प्लांट्स विल कैप्चर, विल एब्जॉर्ब द वाटर फ्रॉम सॉइल एंड that water goes very deep into the ground. That is the reason. That's why all the environment experts always advising that grow more plants, grow more trees, so we can live a better life. Okay, now here we will discuss on page number 71 about the man-made water sources, है ना? Wells, hand pumps and tube wells, these are the man-made water sources which we human created. Wells you can see in the villages area, a big kind of dig, they will starts digging and they will go into very deep and water will come on that dig is. Okay, now hand pump to you have seen on the way so many times. Tube well, most of the students, most of the children have the tube wells facility at their home. Mama will do what? Mama will go and switch on the button and water starts coming. Now snow. Water is found frozen as snow in very cold place like the high mountains during summer season. See, when we will talk about the hilly areas, the mountain areas, what will happen? The hilly area, the mountain area always covered with the snow. वो हमेशा बर्फ से ढका रहता है, हमेशा. But what will happen during summer season? During summer season, the snow starts melting. बर्फ जो है वो पिघलना शुरू हो जाती है. And the temperature rises, the snow melt from the water which through the river, stream and lake. And when temperature will go high, so that snow starts melting and that melt water, that snow convert into water form and flow into river, pond and streams. Okay, now we will discuss about the water properties of water. What are the good properties of a water? Water in it common from its liquid. What is the common form of water? Liquid. What is the common form of water? Liquid. It flows from higher level to lower level. It flows from higher level to lower level. It dissolves a large number of solids. This is the big property of a water. It can dissolve the solid into water. वो solid से solid चीज को भी अपने अंदर घुलने की ताकत रखता है. For example, salt, sugar, milk powder, soap, etc. So, salt, when we will put some salt into the glass of water and we start shaking, it will melt. When we will take the sugar, we put some sugar into the water and start shaking, it will dissolve in it. Even milk powder also, दूध का पाउडर लेते हैं, उसमें डालते हैं, घुल जाता है. रसना का पाउडर लेते हैं, डालते हैं, घुल जाता है. So this is the biggest property of a water. Water can dissolve solid things in it. अगर आप साबुन है, साबुन को बाथरूम में पानी के साथ छोड़ दो, साबुन पिघल जाएगा. साबुन तो सॉलिड है, लेकिन वाटर में वो क्वालिटी है, वो प्रॉपर्टी है कि वो साबुन को भी पिघला सकता है, डिसॉल्व कर सकता है. Okay, so when a solid dissolve in a liquid, it disappear, and this liquid is called solution. This liquid is called solution. Water has following properties. Water is colorless. There is no color of water. You will put any color into the water, you get the same color. You get the same color. So we can say that yes, water has no color. It has no taste. When you will put salt into the water, you can get the salty water. If you will put sweet into the water, you can get sweet water. If you will squeeze a lemon into the water, you get the sour taste of the water. So we can say that yes, there is no taste of water. This make the wonderful liquid to be making a squash or lemon, etc. Now water has no smell, as like air. Air has no taste, no color, no smell. Water also have this property. Water has no smell. It is smell free. Water has no shape. Water don't have any shape. When you will put water into a jug, it will take that container shape, है ना? It will take the shape of that container. If you will put the water into the water bottle, it will take that water bottle shape. So we can say that water has no shape. Water take the shape of that container is in pour it. जिस भी चीज में आप पानी को डालेंगे, that will take that container shape. Okay. Now different forms of water. So water is the only liquid that exist in 3 forms. Water is only thing. Water सिर्फ वो चीज है जो 3 एग्जिस्ट में है, उसके 3 अस्तित्व में. यहाँ पर एग्जिट मतलब बाहर जाने वाला एग्जिट नहीं है. यहाँ पर एक्सिस्ट का मतलब होता है अस्तित्व. तो पानी के 3 अस्तित्व होते हैं. सॉलिड मतलब बर्फ, लिक्विड मतलब तो आपको पता ही है कि वाटर लिक्विड फॉर्म में होता है, और वाटर वेपर. वाटर वेपर मीन्स द गैसियस फॉर्म ऑफ द वाटर. सो वाटर हैज 3 एग्जिस्ट. एग्जिट नहीं, एग्जिस्ट. एग्जिस्ट मतलब उसका 3 तरह का अस्तित्व है. ठीक है. आइस, लिक्विड, वाटर वेपर. Ice means when we will freeze the ice, when we will put some water into ice tray and we will keep into the freezer. So what will happen? The water will convert into ice cubes, है ना? Water will convert into ice cubes, and that ice cubes when you will take out back and you will keep those ice cubes on normal temperature. So what will happen? Water convert into liquid form. Water convert into liquid form, and water vapor means gas. When we will boil the water, what will happen? The water will convert into the gaseous form. वो भाप बनकर उड़ता है. So there are 3 exist, not exit. Okay. In the solid state is exist in the form of ice. When we will talk about the solid condition, so ice cube is the example of solid exist. The liquid exists as water, and the gaseous state is exist water vapor or steam. Water changes its form with heating and cooling process. वाटर के फॉर्म को या तो हम गर्म करके उसके फॉर्म को चेंज कर सकते हैं वाटर वेपर में, गैसियस फॉर्म में, या फिर हम उसको कूल करके उसके फॉर्म को चेंज कर सकते हैं. ओके. नाउ व्हेन वी कीप आवर क्लोथ्स आउट इन द सन टू ड्राई, द वाटर फ्रॉम वेट क्लोथ्स चेंजेस इनटू वाटर वेपर. अब दिस क्वेश्चन क्लिक्स इज इन योर माइंड दैट जब भी मम्मी गीले कपड़ों को धूप में सुखाती हैं तो वो कपड़े कैसे सूख जाते हैं? What is the cause behind that? What is the process work behind that? So answer is very easy, beta. Answer is very easy. I will give you a small example. See, suppose there is a rainy season. There is a rainy season and small puddles will fill during rainy season. Puddle means गड्ढे. बारिश के दौरान, बारिश के सीजन में जगह जगह पानी के गड्ढे भर जाते हैं. So what will happen after 2 or 3 days? Where that water will goes? वो पानी गड्ढों का भरा हुआ 2-3 दिन में अपने आप उड़ जाता है. तो वो पानी कहाँ जाता है? अब मैं आपको बताती हूँ कि जो सूरज की जो light. So sun provide us heat. So whatever heat will come on that puddles, what will happen? पानी क्या होता है? गर्म हो जाता है. The water converts into water vapor और water vapor के रूप में कन्वर्ट होकर गैसियस फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट होकर सूख जाता है. So कभी कभी आपको लगता है ना कि यार इस गड्ढे में तो पानी भरा था, 2-3 दिन में वो पानी कहाँ गायब हो गया? तो वो पानी ऐसे गायब होता है कि सूरज की जो रोशनी है, सूरज की जो गर्मी है, जब उन बारिश के गड्ढों में भरे हुए पानियों पर पड़ती है तो वो पानी जो है अपने आप भाप बनकर उड़ जाता है सूरज की गर्मी के कारण. Keep this thing is in your mind. Because of sun's heat, that water convert into water vapor, convert into the gaseous form of water and goes into air और वो हवा में mix हो जाता है. Okay, now we will see how clothes can dried up. कपड़े कैसे सूखते हैं. Okay, so I will give you a small example. You will take 2 handkerchief or 2 towels, है ना? You and put them into the water bucket. आप 2 टॉवेल लें और उन टॉवेल्स को एक बकेट में लें और उस बकेट में पानी होना चाहिए और उनमें पूरा अच्छी तरह से भिगा दें, है ना? Take 2 handkerchief or take 2 towel and get them wet. And what is the next process? You will go on the terrace and 1 handkerchief you will spread that towel or handkerchief very nicely. एक टॉवेल को तो आप बहुत अच्छे से झटक कर फैलाकर सुखाएं और then second वाला handkerchief you will give them so many folds. आप उसको बहुत सारे फोल्ड दें और अच्छे से झटक कर नहीं सुखाएं. Give them so many folds, है ना? And check after 2 or 3 hours. 2-3 घंटे के बाद जाएं. Go on the terrace and check the condition of both the towels, है ना? This unfolded towel will dried up nicely. ये जो अनफोल्डेड टॉवेल है जिसको हमने झटक कर अच्छे से सुखाया था, ये बहुत जल्दी सूख जाएगा कंपैरेटिवली दिस फोल्डेड टॉवेल. ऐसा क्यों हुआ? क्योंकि when we will spread this towel nicely, when we will spread this towel nicely, so what will happen? It will cover the long place. इसने क्या किया? बहुत सारी जगह को घेरा. And when this towel will come to connect the air, और जब ये हवा और धूप के संपर्क में आया तो इसके अंदर जितना भी पानी था वो वाटर वेपर बनकर हवा में मिक्स हो गया, इसलिए ये टॉवेल जल्दी सूख गया. अब we will discuss on this towel. This is folded towel. There are so many fold on this towel and it will not cover the big surface. उसने बहुत सारे surface को, बहुत सारे एरिया को कवर नहीं किया. So the process of water vapor actually will not happen with this folded towel directly, है ना? जो वाटर वेपर की जो प्रोसेस होती है ना, जब पानी हवा और धूप के संपर्क में आकर भाप बनकर उड़ता है, तो इसके फोल्डेड टॉवेल के साथ वो प्रोसेस प्रॉपर नहीं हुई. दैट इज द रीजन दिस फोल्डेड टॉवेल नॉट गेट ड्राई अप नाइसली. ओके, सो द रीजन इज बिहाइंड दैट. नाउ put some water into a dry glass, add a few ice cubes into it. One more practical work is given over here in the book, that take a glass of water and put some ice cube on that glass, and you will see after sometimes you will see the small water vapors. आपको कुछ पानी की बूंदें ग्लास के आसपास चिपकी हुई नजर आएंगी. After some time we will see that the drops of water begin to form the outer side of glasses. These are water vapors in the air. What are these? these small droplets is the water vapor, and water vapor change back into the liquid from cooling. ये ऐसा इसलिए होता है क्योंकि जो water है वो जो ice cubes हैं that is the solid form of the water, or when it will convert into the liquid, so this water vapor process will happen. Now the last water cycle. Water cycle. How water cycle will work? This wala portion beta you could not say because of due to some technical errors. So water cycle, it is very important. Water cycle. Now how many things will work during water cycle? Sun. Okay. Then the water of river, ocean and seas. Water of river, pond, lake, ocean and seas. ठीक है. अब here we will draw pictures of clouds. Here we will draw pictures of clouds. Now here we will draw the pictures of clouds together. So what will happen due to the heat of sun? जो सूरज की गर्मी होती है बेटा, when this heat of sun will go into the water of seas and oceans, water of seas and oceans, then what will happen? Because of this heat, जो सूरज की गर्मी है उसके कारण जो नदियों का, समुद्र का या तालाब का पानी है ये भाप बनकर ऊपर उड़ता है, ये भाप बनकर ऊपर उड़ता है. ठीक है, इसको हम वाटर वेपर बोलते हैं. गैसियस फॉर्म में ये भाप बनकर ऊपर उड़ता है. नाउ लेट्स सी व्हाट इज रिटन इन द बुक. नाउ फ्रॉम ऑफ द वाटर हाई अप इन द स्काई एंड वाटर वेपर कम्स इनटू कांटेक्ट विद कूल एयर. और फिर जब ये वाटर वेपर्स होती हैं, ये जब ऊपर जाती है तो ये किसके संपर्क में आती है? कूल एयर. कूल एयर के कनेक्ट में आती है, ठंडी हवाओं के संपर्क में आती है. ठीक है, और फिर ये छोटे छोटे क्लाउड्स बन जाते हैं, और फिर ये छोटे छोटे क्लाउड्स बन जाते हैं. और जब ये छोटे छोटे क्लाउड्स बहुत हैवी हो जाते हैं, भारी हो जाते हैं, तो ये एक साथ मिलकर यहाँ पर इकट्ठे हो जाते हैं. और जब ये एक साथ मिलकर इकट्ठे हो जाते हैं और ये बहुत भारी हो जाते हैं तो ये बारिश के रूप में वापस से बारिश के रूप में गिरते हैं और वापस से नदियों और समुद्र में मिल जाते हैं. तो दिस प्रोसेस ऑफ वाटर साइकिल विल डू इन अ साइकिल फॉर्म. ये पूरी की पूरी प्रोसेस जो है वो सो दिस प्रोसेस विल गो ऑन. ये पूरी की पूरी प्रोसेस जो है वो बेटा चलती रहती है. ओके, सो आई एम होपिंग दैट यू अंडरस्टैंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स. सो इट्स टाइम टू डू द एक्सरसाइज. आई विल टेक ओनली 2 minutes because outside sir is waiting for the next class. Take the correct option. Oasis is the desert formed by the underground water. Water is found frozen on snow. Water in its common form is liquid. Water changes into ice on freezing. Okay, now fill in the blanks. Dash is the main sources of water. Rain. The upper limit of groundwater is called water. Dash rain gauge is used to measure rainfall, and groundwater can also be drawn with the help of hand pump, and water gives the taste of solution that dissolve in it. So dear students, I am hoping that whatever I want to convey you, I got success on that, and it is time to wind up my class. So hope this water cycle is clear to you. When we will meet in the next lecture, we will start the new chapter. So all the best for your test. Do your best, and God bless you. Keep watching, Keep study at your home. Bye bye.